Today, I'm going to uncover 3 marketing hacks that successful brands will use to grow and make millions of dollars in 2026, all while cutting their budget and spending less time behind a screen. I'm also going to show you real examples of products that are trending right now that you can sell, as well as some 7-figure secrets that big agencies and brands do not want you to know. Now, if you own, work for, invest in any e-commerce brand, then you're definitely going to want to stick around for the last one because it is going to change your entire strategy for 2026. Now, to start things off right, I'm going to show you why your TikTok account is so stagnant and a simple change that can get your content in front of thousands of more people. The old model for success on TikTok was pretty simple. Post enough trending sounds and hope one of your videos goes viral. But think about it practically for one sec. If there's an audio on TikTok that's going viral for people using it of funny videos with their pets, why would it boost the popularity of your post about makeup foundation? The algorithm is too smart for that, which is why it's so important to get categorized by the algorithm. So what does this really mean? If your TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube account feels stuck, it's because your algorithm hasn't filed you in the right category. Every platform rewards creators who make it crystal clear who their content is for and what problem they solve. Here's how the categorization works. TikTok scans captions, hashtags, on-screen text, even the audio for keywords that match real search trends. It watches viewer behavior, how long they stay, who keeps coming back, and whether your videos consistently deliver what you actually promised. When you consistently serve up the same persona and main topic, TikTok will start recommending you over and over to the right audience. Algorithms reward watch time, search intent, and consistency, not random trends or scattered topics. So here's how you make the algorithm work for you in 2026. Pick your core persona and stay focused on their main transformation. Build content around high intent keywords you can find via TikTok search bar, creator insights, and Instagram search tools, things like best pillows for side sleepers. Say your target keyword on screen and in the captions. TikTok will index both the audio and the text for precision. Turn your best UGC content into performance ads. Test 5 to 10 variations of hooks for your hero offer. Then use TikTok's Promote or Meta's tools to scale what already works. Next, it's super important to niche down. If you stray into unrelated topics, the algorithm can't file you, so make sure that you stay focused. This may seem ironic coming from me, considering this channel, but you can't just chase all the trends that you see. So let me sum this up and give you some actionable steps for things that you can do right now. First, identify your persona. Only create content for their specific needs. Use platform search tools to shape every single keyword, hook, and caption, and amplify what already works with paid boosts if necessary. Start building a video library that's laser focused on your persona's needs, their keywords, their pain points. When you do, the algorithm will go to work, finding the right audience and driving actual repeatable growth. Now, this may seem counterintuitive, but successful brands in 2026 are going to be selling less products, not more. Most of the fastest growing stores, especially in e-com, are focusing on one hero product, rather than a whole catalog of SKUs that are spread out across a whole bunch of different demographics. So why does focusing on only one product work so well? With only one product, your messaging gets sharper. Every ad, email, landing page has one clear mission to deliver the same message. Your website will get simpler, so people aren't lost in a whole sea of options and paralyzed by decision anxiety. That then leads to higher conversion rates. Not to mention that testing and scaling your marketing strategy becomes way easier and cheaper. From an operational standpoint, keeping inventory simple means you reduce the risk of stockouts and avoid dead capital stuck in slow-moving products. Your cash flow stays healthy and your business is much more appealing to anybody who might invest or buy it. Stores with a ton of SKUs often deal with inventory headaches, lower margins, and they juggle way too many suppliers and products that no one is buying. Let's imagine a real-world example here. Brand A sells 60 different products. They appeal to a wide range of demographics, but not one of them is really standing out, and they're afraid to cut any SKUs because they don't want any lost income. Brand B has only 2 hero products, and they're focusing all of their budget, inventory, marketing on those 2 products. Over time, B is going to build a more repeatable process and stable foundation, while brand A struggles with confusion, supplier issues, and never really is able to identify who their primary customer needs to be. When you look at Shopify and Reddit communities, founders regularly advise new store owners to focus on only one hero offer. And the reason? It's easier to test, to budget, to order inventory, and grow, especially when you're starting out and every dollar counts. Buyers and business advisors repeat the same message. Brands with fewer SKUs are easier to operate, they stay profitable, and they sell quickly at a higher valuation. A simple store also appeals to customers who want a more straightforward solution to their problem, not a confusing menu of choices. So here's how to choose your hero product. If you don't have one yet, try going to explodingtopics.com/topic. It's a free version of our tool, and you can find these high search growth and low search volume products that are ready to blow. Scan review sites, TikTok, and Amazon to see what's getting strong testimonials, solves a clear problem, and can be described in one easy sentence. If you have a couple of winning products that are related or along the same lines, focus most of your budget on one product and bundle the others as cross-sells or upsells. Now, most brands make a huge mistake. They think that their growth is going to come from them finding a lot of new customers. But the data tells a different story. Retained customers have a higher lifetime value and they drive way more profit than new customers. It's also way less expensive to keep a customer loyal than to acquire a new one. Think about how much money you'd have to spend on ads just to get one new customer. Shopify's 2025 D2C and retention reports show that as acquisition costs rise, the brands that grow profitably are the ones doubling down on retention and loyalty, supported by subscriptions, and offer more personalized customer experiences. The brands that are outselling you are almost all going to be using these strategies. So here's how you can build for retention and actually compete. First up, the welcome flow. Send new customers a clear onboarding series, 3 to 4 short emails. Start with your core story and your values, share tips and reviews, and offer a discount or a bundle. You've also got to make sure that you've got an abandoned cart flow. Help buyers finish their purchase by addressing objections, sharing product benefits, and giving people small incentives when it's profitable. It's also super important to have a post-purchase flow. Guide your customers with best practices, request reviews, show UGC, and recommend bundles and subscription upgrades when it fits. A lot of brands are also using SMS or WhatsApp updates for order tracking, special drops, but email still remains the foundation. Now, data from Shopify and third-party analysts is showing us that brands with these automated flows consistently drive higher repeat purchases and profit margins. Now, here is a practical tip. Focus your time on automating simple and valuable customer touchpoints. Personalization and thoughtful timing are way more effective than flooding inboxes with generic messages. You don't need to chase new faces every day. If you want help finding a tool or a strategy for your specific brand, drop me a comment below and I'll give you some marketing advice based on trend data, totally free. As always, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.